Good morning and welcome to Riverbend Springs. A lovely day in October, the trees are turning, getting a bit colder, but our crops are ready. It is a harvest day today. Our corn, as you can see in the field below us, is nice and golden and it is ready to be harvested. Not only that, our sugar beet is ready as well, which is great because last time we built the old sugar mill, so just in time. So today is all about getting it harvested. Now we're gonna see if we can sort of like do both at the same time. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. There might be some delay, but we're sort of going to get them both done at the same time. That's the plan as such, because we only have one trailer. I think if we done one for, it's just going to take us forever to do one after the other. So first what we need to do is grab the topper for the sugar beet. We take the tops off and then we can get a worker started with the harvesting. So we'll just quickly run round. It says quickly run round. Yep, it's spinning up. That's great. Love that down. So this will just take the tops off so that we can do the harvest. Yeah, so we're going to get this. Whoop. All over the shop here. Yeah, so we're going to get these done, then we're going to get the worker started picking them from the ground with the harvester. Now that harvester doesn't hold many. I think it only holds about 3,500, something like that, litres that is. So that's going to fill up fairly quickly. But there is quite a lot in the fields, so there'll be quite a few trips. And then we've got the corn as well, so we'll get a worker started with that, and in between, when we can, we should be able to run the corn to the silo once it's full, and the sugar beet will be going to our factory that we built. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Well, that's the plan for today anyway. Hopefully we can get it all done nice and quickly, and no issues, no dramas, no hold-ups. Yeah, right, am I kidding? It's going to be full of hold-ups and all sorts, you know, but we will do our best. Oh, no, what work are you at? Come on. That's it. Is that coming? Sounds rather quiet. Oh, it is. It just sounds really, really quiet. I thought it was up and running. I turned it on. Well, that doesn't sound as... All of a sudden it sounds a hell of a lot quieter. Not that I'm complaining, you know. Don't mind that, yeah. So all this is, hopefully all this will be turned into lots of sugar. I don't know about the price of sugar, but it's definitely more than what we would get if we sold that as sugar beet. So we will be getting more for it, so that's a good thing. It's all about maximising what we can get, isn't it? And I think work out quite well. Obviously we've got scoop where we've put the sugar beet, the sugar factory. We've got scoop down there to put any other factories that we need to build in the future, that is. Obviously we are down to $17,900, so we are on the cusp of bankruptcy, I guess. But we have got crops in this silo. We've got oats in the silo, so we are good for money. or well, would be if we sold them. And obviously we've got the sugar beets and the corn that we could always sell. So we've got money. We're just not rich. We're rich in assets, is what we should say, rather than cash. But hopefully that will all change. Right, so let me crack on with this, and once we get this done, we'll then start with the workers. Well, that wasn't too bad. Didn't take that long, I guess. Wasn't. Yeah, it was a bit time. Yeah, I suppose it is a bit time consuming. It's not exactly the fastest bit of equipment, 6 miles an hour. Well, it's now done. I can lift that up, get this out of the way. And it'd be quite good to do actually now that we've got the factory. Maybe do not the biggest, not our field with the corn in, but the other big field we got. A really big field of sugar beet. So I think that would yield a hell of a lot. I think might need to use the big old motorised harvester for that. That would probably make it worthwhile. We'll never know if we make enough money. We might be able to do it. Right, we're just gonna get the harvester out. Get that started as well, because I think that this will take longer to fill up than what the sugar beet harvester will. We already have some sugar beet in there already from last time. So we'll get this started first. Just to make sure we don't start on the back foot to begin with. Right, we should be able to get down here. Should be able to. Yep. We start this corner, and hopefully the pipe will be on the correct side. Right. Oh, no, we want that. We'll unfold the header. Pretty cool, isn't it? Right, let's get a worker started. Oh, and is he starting straight away? No. There we go. Fantastic. Away they go. Okay, they're off. So we can... a little track up here, look. Handy. That should take us to the top. There we go. Okay, right. Get worker started now. Oh. Yeah, we got 1,000 litres already of sugar beet in here. That's from last time. We didn't have nowhere to put it. And 1,000 litres, it's not much. Right. Let's see you, where are you going? Oh, you're getting right up in the corner, are you? Okay. That's fine. Away we go. Fantastic. Just hoping that they managed to get down to the bottom and turn around because that unfolds from the right hand side, I think. So yeah, so we need to be on the right hand side for that. Right, let's go and get tractor so that we can run the trailer. Right. This should do the job just fine. Don't need the big one for this. Right, let's go. The sugar beets will be full up first, that's for sure. It's already 80% full anyway. Oh. Okay, can we get down the side though? I think we can, you know. Yep. Fantastic, so we'll see how much we get from this. I was thinking about 3,500, but I'm wrong. That's 4, that's 5, 6, 6,500. I was only 3,000 off. That's gonna fill up quite quick, I think. Let's see how quick it does fill up. Oh, where are you going? Where you go? Where you go? Where you going? You need indicators, the arrows to say where they're going to go. Okay. Right, go on, right back to the corner, right back. Don't want you missing any. Yep. There we go. Okay. We'll just park up on this side of the road. And just let you do your own thing for a little bit. Can't be full already. Oh, it is full. Good grief. I did not expect that to be full that quick. That was a surprise. Right, so... Right, let's think about this. This is filling up over quick, so obviously you keep an eye on the cornfields to see when they're 80% full. Once they're 80% full, that's our indication, I guess, to unload if we've got some. Oh, excuse me, grey cups. Unload the trailer if we've got any sugar beets on board. What are you doing? What about that bit down there? No? You'll get that later, are you? There's no reason in the way they do things. Sometimes it just baffling to see what they do. This should be getting filled up really quickly. Huh. Seems to be going longer. Maybe the yield is not as good on this side of the field. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, nearly full, it says. I take it this is GA, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so we need really to go and offload this now, because I'm not going to be able to fit in another load into here. So like, that's 19,000 litres. Just off that little bit. Pretty darn good. If we can get up the hill. Come on. Right. We're up the hill. Try not to tip it. Wouldn't be great, would it? Right, where are you going? Oh, you're going that way, okay. Oh, lights are flashing on the harvester. So that's nearly full. Did see that. So... So our factory is down there. We can either go down that track there, or we'll go down this track up here somewhere. Somewhere? There we go. Whoop. As unexpected. Right, so first load of sugar beets into the factory. Oh my god, what's happened there? Did you see that? Tractor's actually the wheelie for some bizarre reason. Right, we did activate it last time when we set up the factory, so that should be okay. We can just pop out here. Oh, through the trees. Oh, sorry. Onto the road, and we need to offload the one with corn now. It should be full. Yep. See the pipe out. Yeah, the lights flashing, everything's going. Now this does help quite a lot actually, the harvester. Just quite, I'd say quite a lot. For the size of the harvester, it helps quite a lot. It isn't the fastest on unload, unfortunately. So, bear with us while we do this. 7,000. 8,600. Oh. Right, that'll do. Right, so we'll get this offloaded. I did see that the sugar beet harvester is full already. quickest getting up hills, is it? Well, if the bigger tractor might be a good idea, but I think it's just too big. Ah, backed up nicely, right. Alright, bear with me, I'll be with you in a minute. So we'll put this in the silo. There we go. So we managed to get one full trailer. One full trailer of sugar beet. By the time the harvester was full, so if that carries on, that's not too bad. Right, so that's how we're going to do it. I think that's the way that we can get both harvests done at the same time anyway. Because otherwise we'll end up doing one harvest today and one harvest next time. I just think this is a better use of our time. It might take us slightly longer than just harvesting one field, but I think overall getting both fields done, it'll be quicker. At the same time, that is. Oh, you go in. Let's see if we can reverse up. Because, oh, where are they going? Where are they? This is the very thing, is they tend to drive bizarre routes sometimes. Or they not drive bizarre routes, what are they supposed to put up? The way they get to do the start point of the harvest and in between. Yeah, like there. Truth all the way around, backwards and forwards, just to get to that point. Whereas if you're driving yourself, you do a quicker, more efficient way of doing it. I hope that makes sense. Right, how much are they going to get done on that? I think once they get going, they're going round again. Yeah, they've got to do 2 headlands, and then they'll probably go up or down or across, I would guess. Yep. Right, well, I'll carry on with this, and I'll see you once we've got a bit more done, all in there to finishing. Just do a little bit of a speedy uppy bit, and see you shortly. Well, yeah, the work has just finished. Well, that was a little bit unexpected, because we still have a little patch down the bottom to do. So, yeah, I just paid them to do all bar a little patch down there. Yeah, got a little bit hard done by there. Not to worry, we can just get this up. Hey, it's been going okay. It's not been too bad. Been running obviously sugar beet and corn, and it's been alright. It's not been any major hold-ups. There has been a little bit of in between. Ooh. As in a little bit of waiting, but not a great deal, to be honest. Not as much as I thought there would be. I'm pretty much emptying the sugar beet after 3 loads, so 6,500 each. Sorry, 6,500 times 3, so about 19,000. And then going to the corn and unloading the harvester. That's been full by the time I get. Normally it's been full by the time I got to the sugar beet plant, to the factory. So it has been full then, but to be honest, maybe a couple of minutes hold up, but that's about it. So it's actually gone a lot better than I expected. I thought there'd be longer hold ups in between offloading one to getting offload the other, but no, it's been okay actually. So that's worked out pretty well. Happy with that. Right, this is the. Just got a little bit to do, which we will do. I'm not going to leave any in the ground. Hopefully it'll just all fit in anyway. Oh, I guess it will. Can't be that much left there. No. Wouldn't be too bad at all. I think that is it. We'll just have a quick B. You do an offloading there. There you go. That's the last of it. Right, so yield wise, pretty much the same as last time. Pretty much the colour hasn't changed. It's not the best field for yield, you know, but that's why we've been using it as a root crop type field, because I think you'll be surprised how much we actually get off this field in quantity wise with sugar beets. We'll just drop this load off at the sugar plant and we'll have a look just to see how much sugar beet we get off that one little field. It's not the biggest field by any means, you know. It's I think the idea of doing a bigger field, I think I don't know about that. That's I think the amount that gets off a big field would be ridiculous. And I don't think we'd be able to store it anywhere. I think I'd fill up the sugar beet factory. But the corn harvest, pretty much done as well. So that's not too bad. I mean, it is 14:13, so it's 2:15 in the afternoon. So it's taken a while, don't get me wrong. It's not like it's been a quick, like 10 minutes, you know, harvest, anything but I think what we'll get out of it is pretty darn good, and I think you'll be surprised, because I am. I did have a quick look and I was like, wow, really? That much? So it's oh, we've got sugar pallets already. So we'll just dump this off. There we go. Right. So we've got 2 pallets of sugar already. I don't know what's got a picture of sugar cane on there for. Well, marketing, I guess. Right, it's oh no, go there. So at the moment we have 112,282 litres of sugar beet. 112,000. That's a lot of sugar beet. I think it is. I think that's a lot. You know, it's be interesting to see just how many pallets that makes, to be honest. So I don't know how long it'll take to process it. Probably maybe a couple of more episodes. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll get a good idea. And then we can sell it as a oneer once it's all been processed. And then we can see how much money we actually make from it. Which will be quite interesting. Right, as for the corn, as you can see, yeah, not too bad either. Almost done. So what we'll do, I have had to drive into the field a couple of times and damage the crop, but because just to get it offloaded. But now we can take over, finish it off, and no need to damage any more crop, which is not a bad thing, to be honest. Because I've been having to run back after one load, so after what 8,500 litres of corn put in, I had to then go and empty it to then get the sugar beet. So we can actually fill the trailer up this time. It still takes ages to fill up, but there you go. I guess that is part and parcel of it. You know, a bigger harvester would be good, especially now we've got bigger fields. But yeah, it's like everything, we need a lot of things. You know, so it's prioritising it, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think the corn head is. I think one of them was slightly bigger than this. I think this is pretty much it. And the other headers, yeah, we can get definitely bigger headers. Yield wise for this field, yeah, it's been okay. It's been a really good corner up there. Apart from that, it's been pretty much the same. Pretty average, I would say. So what we'll do is we'll get this finished. Which will be, yeah, and that'll be us for the day. But yeah, we'll get this finished and then we'll see how much corn we get off this field. Well, that is it. That is the harvest all done. Oh dear. Yeah, long old day. I think it's been a good day, especially we've got the harvest in, which is fantastic. Managed to do both fields in one day, which is even better. And yeah, and we're making sugar, which is great, and we've got lots I think that's going to be quite surprising, that. I think we're going to do okay out of that. I think it's going to be a surprise like the poplar was. I think that's going to be the case with that. I think that's going to be one that's going to pay out rather well. But we aren't gonna know obviously until it's processed all the sugar, or processed all the sugar beet. Once it's done that and we've got all the pallets, then we'll have a better idea. Right, let's get this in here. Into our empty building. Seems empty anyway. Right, whoop. Should we jump the fence? Or is there a big drop on the other side? Yeah, it's a big drop. Okay. We'll go round. Rather than take a shortcut. Yeah, so the sugar beet was quite a... I didn't think we'd get that much. I was still quite surprised with that, to be honest. And pleasantly surprised, because now we've got the sugar factory. I think that's going to be good. I think we need pH. I think we probably need to do a bit of liming probably next time, or at some point before we plant again. I think we're going to need that just to give the field a little bit of a boost. God, this is struggling. It's not happy with this, is it? So a harvester would be quite good to get a bigger harvester. A bigger trailer would be a good idea as well. So got a few upgrades that we need. I think with the sugar beet and the poplar, it's definitely going to give us a good boost. I don't know when the poplar is going to be sometime next year, but as and when, who knows. I think it probably does take a year to grow before you can harvest it. The harvest that you get from it is big, so it's like, I understand that. If it grew in like 4 months, it would be a bit ridiculous, wouldn't it? You wouldn't do anything else apart from poplar, really. Right, so let's have a quick look and see how much corn we got. To the top. 67,000 litres. 67,000 litres. It's not obviously the time to sell right now, October. It's the lowest. Pretty apt. But it goes up to 1,400. So that's when we will sell. Also we've got the oats. Oats is climbing. So that's good. So we've got a good couple of... I mean, the corn, like I say, that's 1,400. What's the oats? 1,800. So the oats is a really good one, good crop as well. So I think they all pretty much level out, pretty much the same. But I think the oats, corn, yeah, definitely good ones. Definitely got money in the bank anyway. Yeah, I think that will be us for the day. We'll get this away. What else? I think that's it. Hey, there's nothing else, is there? Am I missing something? Ah! I know what I'm missing. I thought I was missing. I was sure there was something else. Of course there is. It's the tractor and the harvester down there. Oh yeah, pH level on this is bad. So we will need to definitely put some lime on this field. Right, well I'll get this put away and we'll call it a day there. thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you have stuck out this far, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like, drop a follow if you're not following, or subscribe, I should say. Subscribe if you're not, get notifications when we do post a video. And yeah, say hi. And I will hopefully see you next time. Oh, what are we doing next time? I don't know yet. Let's have a look. But that'll be a surprise. Let's leave it at that, because I don't know yet. Right, until then, see you soon. Bye.